do this right now.
Kevin.
Look at this nigga. Look at this nigga. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Chick Willie Silly Man, a.k.a. Mr. Take It Easy for you. But make sure y'all follow my Instagram and Twitch, man, in the description down below. Everything you need to know about your boy Jay is in the description down below. That boy got the nerve to talk about, so you're not supposed to get better. How better do you have to get? No team that LeBron was on was better than that Steph Curry team. No team at all. So please let's go and just miss the hip yap. That Miami team wasn't better than that KD team. That Miami team wasn't better than Steph Curry and KD. They wash him out the water, plain and simple. You know what I'm saying? Nigga talking about get better. You don't even need to get better. You went 73-9 with that team. You didn't need to get better. You know what I'm saying? You could have won again with that team. Your team, I don't know how to say it with you Warrior fans. Your team that you had, that 73-9 team, was better than the team LeBron had in general. You blew a 3-1 lead. You was up 3-1 against that team. You blew a 3-1 lead. Nigga, you literally just had to win one more game and you win. You was already better than LeBron's team. Before KD even came, you was already better. You know what I'm saying? Before KD even came, you was already better than that Cleveland team. You adding KD literally made it unfair. That destroyed the rivalry. That's why this nigga right here would never be in my top 10. Never did. You would never be in my top 10 ever because of what you did, bro. You was a free agent, bro. You could have went, bro. You didn't even have to go to the Warriors, bro. You was up 3-1 against the Warriors. 3-1. You know what I'm saying? 3-1. Oh, look. Don't cry now, Maury. Don't cry now that roles reversed now. LeBron deserves this. Don't cry now that LeBron got a little super team now. Don't cry now, because in reality, LeBron never had a super team. Word up. Never had a super team. LeBron only had one superstar on his team, and that's facts. That's facts. When it came to the Cleveland Cavaliers, Kyrie Irving, that's it. K-Love was not an all-star. When it came to the Miami Heat, Dwayne Wade, that's it. Chris Bosh probably averaged like, what, 15 points. 15 points. 16 points a game. Nigga, what the freak? Dwayne Wade. Nigga went back to, went to the Lakers, AD. You know what I'm saying? AD. You feel me? Now you got Luka Doncic, bro. You know what I'm saying? What you mean, bro? See, the difference is Bron got to go looking for help. All the help come to dudes. All the help come to people. So it make it seem like Bron just ring chasing. No. They just staying where they at. Bron got to go searching for rings. Bron only been on 3 teams. Been on Cleveland, Miami, you know what I'm saying? And the Lakers. The only reason he left Cleveland because they didn't take care of him in the first 7 years. So he went to South Beach, won 2 rings with South Beach. He didn't have to leave South Beach. But he chose to leave South Beach to go back to Cleveland because he wanted to get a ring for Cleveland. Went back to Cleveland. And the best y'all could do was give him a Kyrie Irving. That's it. And then he went to the Lakers, bro. He like, okay, I gave y'all a ring. The only reason that nigga left Cleveland again because Kyrie Irving left. It's a reason why LeBron leave teams, bro. He left Cleveland because they wasn't taking care of him, so he went to South Beach. Won 2 rings with South Beach. He left Miami to go bring a ring back to Cleveland. And the thing is, he won a ring at Cleveland. He was not even going to leave again. But guess what? Kyrie left. He already knowing they weren't going to take care of him, so he left and went to the Lakers. That's it. That's it.
There it is. Redemption for Golden State. The Warriors are NBA champions again.
Look at this nigga.
You did it, Kevin Durant. You've become a champion with the
Look at this
Golden
nigga.
State Warriors. You stuck it to your rival LeBron James. Not
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look, those are 2 rings. 2 rings that this nigga freaking, 2 rings that Bron could have had. 2. And they got the nerve to talk about Jordan. They got the nerve to talk about Jordan. Jordan. Jordan ever faced niggas like LeBron? That boy faced the greatest team to ever assemble 2 times. And then before this, that boy LeBron faced a 73-9 Golden State Warriors team. And then that boy in 2015, 2016 faced one of the best freaking, what? Bro, this man 4 finals then faced the best team in history 4 times. 4 times. And then this nigga 5th time faced us 2 times in the finals, 7 times, that boy faced the San Antonio Spurs with Tim Duncan, Kawhi Leonard, Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili. And you got the nerve to talk about some Michael Jordan.
But 2 years in a row. You've ended all of the memes calling you ringless on NBA Twitter. Well, I hope it was worth it, because by joining the Warriors in 2016, Kevin Durant made a deal with the basketball devil and placed an irreversible curse on his career. July 4th, 2016 is a day that will live on in NBA lore forever. It was the day where Kevin Durant, a beloved superstar for the OKC Thunder, chose to sign with the Golden State Warriors.
Went to the Golden State Warriors.
KD knew that by doing this, he'd be ruffling a few feathers and become quite disliked around many NBA circles. But to him, the reward of seemingly endless championships appeared worth it. And perhaps it was.
Kevin Durant way outside.
Nigga didn't even need to go.
How are you viewing this move?
He didn't even need to go.
I'm viewing it as the weakest move I've ever seen from a superstar.
Weakest
If
move.
you ain't driving the bus, don't walk around talking about you a champion.
He went to the team that beat him. That fans will always hold against him.
What Durant didn't know, though, was that the moment the pen touched the paper in July 2016, a spell of unluckiness was cast upon him. Kevin Durant became cursed, and he sold his basketball soul for rings. But what happened on the court and in the psyche of Kevin Durant that prompted him to make such a controversial decision to begin with? Winning a championship in the NBA isn't easy. It doesn't just take a well-constructed roster and a competent coaching staff. It also takes proper execution and good fortune. In his 9-year OKC Thunder tenure, KD had a handful of shots at a championship that were due to poor play or just plain bad luck. 2013 and 2015 were 2 seasons where the Thunder had high hopes, only for it to all come crashing down due to untimely injuries. 2012, 2014, and 2016, though, where Els suffered less because of bad luck, and more because the lights were too bright. In 2012, his Thunder met the Big Three Miami Heat in the finals. The Thunder, who were favored by many sports media outlets to win, were outplayed by the Heat, losing 4-1.
Nigga went to the finals 1 year.
Averaging 30 and 6. But LeBron James's stellar two-way play was more dominant. OKC's lack of success here wasn't necessarily Durant's fault. His co-stars Russell Westbrook played okay, while James Harden played horribly. What really hurt for Durant wasn't just the finals L, but the fact that he had lost at the hands of LeBron James. A big factor that went into Durant's decision to join Golden State.
Nigga got 9.4K. Y'all seen this?
A big factor that
nigga got 9.4K likes, 6K dislikes. That was crazy. I couldn't believe this nigga did. I couldn't believe Kevin Durant went to the Golden State Warriors.
Into Durant's decision to join Golden State had to do with him constantly being number 2. He was second in the draft behind Greg Oden. He was second in MVP voting 3 times. He came in second place in the 2012 season. He was always ranked second behind LeBron James in the best player in the league lists. He was tired of it and consistently made his frustrations known to the public.
Damn. Nowhere near like LeBron KD, bro.
The solution in his mind to this issue was for him to win a ring and establish himself as number 1. But once it became clear doing so in OKC was becoming a challenge, he desired a more sure path. In 2014, the Thunder lost in the conference finals to the eventual champion San Antonio.
That's what I was talking about. And this who he played: Danny Green, Kawhi Leonard, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, Tim Duncan. Just name a team that Jordan played like this, bro. Jordan, bro, if Jordan was to play in this era, bro, Jordan, bro, you're not leaving to go play no baseball for 3 years and then coming back and winning 3 more titles. Nigga, you're not doing that, nigga. You're not winning, bro. If Jordan played in this era, Jordan probably have 2 freaking rings. No cap.
Spurs. The Spurs were starving for a ring after losing in the finals the previous year.
No cap, bro.
And the Thunder's most important defensive piece in Serge Ibaka
they probably have like 2 rings, bro.
In the closeout game 6, San Antonio showed just how dialed in they were by scraping by in overtime to advance to the finals. In this OT period, Russell Westbrook shot 1 of 7, while Durant shot 0 of 3. With a bit of bad luck in the Serge Ibaka injury, and less than perfect play from KD and Russ, another opportunity had been missed by the Thunder. Once 2015 came and went with no postseason, pressure was mounting on all sides to get the job done in 2016. To add gasoline to the fire, KD was set to be a free agent following this critical 2016 season.
Could have won with that
Durant
Thunder team, bro.
Stepped up to the challenge and achieved the
Could have won with that Thunder
inconceivable,
team. I ain't
where
gonna
he
count.
could succumb to the high expectations. But instead of seizing the moment, he crumbled. And the most agonizing part is,
Nigga was up
he came
3-1
so
versus the Golden
close
State
to
Warriors.
accomplishing something special and becoming number one. In the 2016 playoffs,
Look at him, bro.
Durant and the Thunder had to go through two historically great teams to win the Western Conference. One was the 67-win San Antonio Spurs, and the other was the 73-win Golden State Warriors. The Thunder
Only needed one
shockingly
win.
beat the Spurs in the conference semis in 6, with Durant taking control and evolving into the best player on the floor. San Antonio was 40-1 at home in the regular season, but the Thunder managed to beat them twice on their turf in this series. It was a remarkably impressive achievement. Durant was in the process of writing a Dirk Nowitzki-like playoff run, where he beat a handful of legendary squads on his way to the ultimate prize. Once his team faced the Warriors in the conference finals and jumped out to a 3-1 lead, the story of a heroic playoff run led by KD seemed to be becoming a reality. But we all know what happened next. The Warriors woke up from their slumber.
Nobody
Won the
ever
next
clamped up
3
LeBron, but I'ma
games
keep it
and
real.
clinched a finals trip.
Nigga,
Durant
LeBron
and
was still getting
Westbrook
his,
were
bro.
humiliated, while Oklahoma City fans were left stunned. In the last 3 games of this series, KD and Russ looked like me when I try to hoop at my local YMCA. They stunk up the gym, shooting a combined 60 of 157,
Getting comfortable, bro.
or 38% from the
Niggas thought they
floor.
won.
It was a choke job, plain and simple. KD and his teammates had squandered a chance at history. Funnily enough though, even the staunchest of Durant haters tend to forget about how poorly he played to end this series. This is because just a few weeks later, all of the attention went away from him, and instead towards the team that beat him. The Warriors shockingly overcame a 3-1 deficit in the conference finals, only to ironically blow a 3-1 lead in the finals.
Them niggas blew a
Instead of
3-1
Durant being
lead.
clowned
Y'all
on.
see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm saying? Niggas blew a 3-1 lead. You up 3-1. You know what I'm saying? You up 3-1. You feel me? Just keeping it real. Up 3-1, bro. 3-1. You feel me? But you had to go get KD. You was dominating LeBron and the Cavaliers. All you had to do was win one game. You know what I mean? All you had to do was win one game. That's all you had to do. You know what I'm saying? And here you go signing Kevin Durant. Talk about you can't get any better. So all it did, roles were reversed. And I've been saying this. Stephen Curry, since facing LeBron, been scared of LeBron, bro. I feel like he's honestly scared of LeBron. Honestly. He did that Jimmy Butler move because of LeBron. Now roles just reversed. Him having Luka Doncic is over, bro. Steph Curry he has no chance of beating LeBron. He has no chance. Y'all realize 2 of the games y'all lost versus us this year, Warriors, bro, has been without AD and Luka. You know what I'm saying? AD and Luka. If you look, all I'm saying, look, if you think that Curry didn't have a say-so with getting Kevin Durant, you out your dang mind. If you think Curry did not have a say-so with getting Kevin Durant, you out your dang mind. Why the freak would they not make a move without asking their best player? If you're not scared of somebody, right, then why would you go get one of the best players? This is a top 5 player in the league at the time. You know what I'm saying? This is a top 5 player in the league. What you mean? Do. They try to get KD again and KD declined the contract. The Warriors this season try to get Kevin Durant again. When after Luka signed with the freaking LeBron, they try to get KD again and KD declines their contract, bro. Y'all were recruiting KD again. You were doing it again, bro. He declined their contract, bro. He declined your offer. Same thing for Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler declined their first offer until they came with a $121 million contract for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? He said, why not get more rings? What you mean? You know what I'm saying? So basically, you need KD. See, so, okay, look. Basically, the 2 rings that y'all got without KD was basically injury prone. 2022, the whole Western Conference was injured. And then 2015, 2016, Kyrie and K-Love got injured. That's not opinion-based, that's facts. So 2 of the rings y'all won without KD, niggas got injured. The 2 rings that y'all won are with KD. So basically, 2 rings y'all won with injuries. 2 rings with y'all won. The 2 more rings y'all won is with KD. You feel me? So no injuries and no KD, y'all have no rings. Simple. Y'all have no rings. Especially in 2022. Oh my God. If the whole Western Conference wasn't injured, bro, oh my God, y'all niggas wouldn't have made it close to the finals. Y'all wouldn't have sniffed the finals, bro.
Steph Curry was now the target for ridicule. KD, who had now become obsessed with the idea of a championship, saw the Warriors stumbling as an opportunity. He sent a DM to the basketball devil, and the two soon made a deal. Durant would receive championships in exchange for a curse that would be placed on his career. It seemed like a fair exchange at the time, especially for someone like KD who was starving for success. The aforementioned curse?
Nigga made a deal
Durant
with the
figured some
freaking
curse would be worth the
basketball
incredible
devil.
thrill of rings. He wouldn't have joined the
Do
Warriors.
you see this score, y'all? Do you see this
Durant
score?
figured
This nigga ruined a freaking rivalry. Ruined the rivalry, bro. You ruined 2 good years of basketball, bro. We enjoyed the rivalry, bro, with Golden State and Cleveland, bro, because we didn't know who the freak was gonna win. It wasn't evenly matched. I ain't gonna cap, because Curry still had a better team, LeBron, but it was way more even than KD being on the team, bro. You just strictly dominated, bro, the Cleveland Cavaliers. You came and dominated them. It was easy. Everybody knew y'all was gonna win. Everybody knew y'all was gonna win.
some curse would be worth the incredible thrill of rings. He wouldn't have joined the Warriors if they had won the finals, but since they lost, all bets were off. Durant choosing to sign with the Warriors in 2016 was seen as problematic for a myriad of reasons. First, he would be joining a team that had just won 73 games in the 2015-16 season, the most in NBA history.
That's the difference. That's the difference between Luka and KD. See, Luka was traded to the Lakers, so you can't really count that on LeBron because Luka was traded to the freaking Lakers. So people try to say, "Oh, this is about LeBron." And Luka was traded to the Lakers. Y'all went and got KD. Y'all went and got him. We didn't win and got KD. We didn't win and get Luka Doncic. He got traded. With y'all went and got him. Y'all threw a contract at him. Y'all recruited him.
He'd be joining
That's the difference between KD and Luka.
One of which was the reigning two-time MVP who had just won the award unanimously. Third and most importantly, Durant would be teaming up with the group that had just beaten him in the conference finals. And not only did they beat him,
say, why not get KD? Y'all scared. Y'all was scared of Bron. That's why y'all got KD.
Repeating as champions.
Because y'all was scared. Y'all knew y'all couldn't beat Bron, bro.
Tipped them from near best.
Knew they couldn't beat Bron, bro, without KD. Y'all knew it.
God squad that looks straight out of NBA 2K.
Look at this. Look at this. Y'all see this? You know what I'm saying? Do y'all see this? Do y'all see this? You can say it was an inside job, whatever you want to say is an inside job. All I know, bro, Mavericks called us. All I know, the Mavericks called us. Is what it is. You say we won fair and square in 2022. You didn't win fair and square in 2022. Niggas was injured in the Western Conference. That's why you even made it to the freaking finals. The nigga was injured in the Western Conference. And I ain't gonna lie, the Boston Celtics is nowhere near as good as they is now. You seen what they did to y'all this year when they was healthy? You know what I'm saying? You said not y'all fault. It's not y'all fault. But you see the difference, bro. When teams are healthy, you get spanked on. You can't even make it out the playoffs. You can't even make it out the second round, bro. You can't even make it out the play-in. You can't even make it. You see the difference when niggas healthy? When niggas healthy, you get beat down, gang. Look at this team. Look at this. You got a finals MVP right here. Prime Klay Thompson. Prime KD. Prime Draymond Green. And a two-time MVP. Prime Stephen Curry.
KD knew that his decision would be incredibly polarizing and tarnish his positive public image he had cultivated over the last
niggas could not stand that.
Not even he was ready for the backlash that would come with joining Golden State.
You went to the team who beat you. That's my problem.
Ribbit, trash. It's all trash. You're all trash.
Overnight, Durant went from a popular, esteemed figure in basketball to a villain, and it got to him immediately. Following the announcement that he had joined the Warriors and the hate that followed, Durant was quickly regretful. He called up his agent and asked him, "Why the f did you let me do this to my life?" He was human, and like many humans, he had his insecurities. So much so to the point where he was caught tweeting from various burner accounts on Twitter in an attempt to defend his name anonymously. damn. Of course, KD soon calmed
That
down.
nigga defend
and
himself.
reminded himself of why he joined the team in the first place.
All burner accounts. Shouldn't did that, my boy.
Championships. Sweet, sweet championships. It was all he could think about. And boy, oh boy, did he get them. In 2017 and 2018,
Would've got one, KD.
the Warriors beat the Cavs twice in the finals, once in 5, and the other in a sweep.
Look at this,
Both
look at
wins
this.
came in mostly
at
blowout
this.
fashion. Durant's Warriors signing reflected an obsession from KD,
Look at this.
what many fans dubbed ring culture.
Nigga
which
ain't
was the
had no
concept that
chance.
The star player's career was meaningless if they couldn't capture a ring. Perhaps his breaking point was the blown 3-1 lead in the
can't believe niggas think this
2016
fair.
finals.
It's
He
nowhere
could
near
taste the
fair.
championship, but it was taken away from him in heartbreaking fashion. Following this, he needed a ring more than ever, and was willing to temporarily hurt his legacy to do so. That's right. In KD's mind, he felt that
Nigga
this
said
move
temporary.
would only temporarily hurt his reputation. According to The Athletic in
Temporary.
2019, KD believed that he'd be viewed as better than LeBron James after the 2017 finals. Apparently, him not being widely looked at as best in the world after his rings bothered him. KD
Nowhere
soon
near better than
realized that
LeBron.
the ring wasn't all it was cracked up to be. He thought a championship would fill a certain void, but to his surprise, it didn't. The validation he was seeking was not great.
Bron don't do that.
Following the 2018 finals, which was a relatively effortless 4-0 sweep against the Cavs, the Warriors were back-to-back champions. KD was crowned Finals MVP for the second year in a row. So at the very least, if he wasn't going to be considered the best in the world, he could at least be considered better than Steph Curry, right?
I've been saying he was better than Steph Curry. Duh, he better than Steph Curry. That was Kevin Durant's team. I try to tell that, bro. I try to tell people that. That was Kevin Durant's team. That wasn't Stephen Curry's team. You won one ring without Kevin Durant. Before that, you know what I'm saying? You won two rings without KD, you know what I'm saying? And they were both injury rings. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. But bro, KD, bro, that was KD's team, bro. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? KD is way better than Curry. 10 times better than Curry, bro. Yeah, no cap. You know what I'm saying? The only reason I ain't putting KD over Curry, bro, because what he did right there. But we all know, bro, Kevin Durant is better than Stephen Curry, bro. I don't give a dang, nigga, if y'all won 73-9. I'm talking about as a player. You know what I'm saying? You are definitely, you know what I'm saying, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Name something that Curry can do, you know what I'm saying, better than freaking KD. Nigga, what the freak, nigga? Name something that Curry can do better than KD. Shoot, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, that's it. Shoot, that's it. When he talking about player-wise, who won Final MVP 2 times? Who won Final MVP 2 times? Who won that? You know what I'm saying? Who won Final MVP two times right there? KD. That was KD's team, bro. KD was a franchise player, bro. No cap. It is what it is. I know a lot of y'all Curry fans don't want to admit that, bro. But without KD, you was not beating LeBron, bro. And that's simple.
This was the peak of the Kevin
You knew
Durant
it. You
era.
knew it. They knew it, too. That's why y'all went and got him. He wasn't traded to the Golden State Warriors. You know what I'm saying? Y'all went and got him. You feel me? Y'all went and got him. It was a free agency. Y'all threw a contract at him. So that right there told everybody that y'all needed him. Y'all needed him. Because y'all already knew that y'all could not freaking beat LeBron without him. He wasn't traded to y'all. He was a free agent. Y'all gave him a contract. Y'all threw yourself at him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all knew y'all needed him, bro. Y'all knew y'all needed him, bro.
Golden State. The basketball devil had granted KD his wish.
That boy won 2 final MVPs. You know what I'm saying? 2 final MVPs. You feel me? And, you know what I'm saying? 2 rings. Oh, y'all, yeah, like I said. Oh, yeah, y'all needed him to beat LeBron James for sure. Y'all needed him to beat LeBron James for sure. Y'all definitely needed him to beat LeBron James. Y'all knew it. That's why y'all threw a contract at him. You know what I'm saying? You needed him to beat LeBron James. If you didn't need him to beat LeBron James, why you throw a contract at him? At the end of the day, you still recruited KD. You still went after KD. Whether you want to hear it or not, you still went after Kevin Durant. You still threw a contract. Even if it was this decision, you still threw a contract at KD. So right there is telling everybody, you needed KD to beat LeBron. If you did not need KD to beat LeBron, why the freak did you throw a contract at him in the first place? Simple.
The curse was officially in full effect, and it first reared its ugly head following this second ring. Golden State was favored by a wide margin to 3-8 in 2019, but instead of more winning, the 2018-19 season for Golden State saw drama and anxiety pour out of every corner.
My mans, when I say y'all don't need him, you know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't need him because I was already 73-19. That's what I mean when y'all didn't need him. To beat LeBron, you needed him. That's what I mean you didn't need him. You didn't need him. You were one of the best teams in the NBA. You went 73-9 without him. You want me to explain it? You didn't need him because you went 73-9 without him. You was one of the best teams in the NBA. But without KD, you wouldn't beat LeBron. That's just simple. So that's what I mean you didn't need him. You didn't need him, but you needed him. You know what I'm saying? That makes more sense. You didn't need him, but you needed him. You know what I'm saying? You understand now? You understand? You understand now? Y'all understand what the curriculum now? Do you understand? I understand a lot of y'all special ed, so I know I got to break stuff down for y'all. You didn't need him, but you needed him. Put it like that. You didn't need him because you was already one of the best teams in the freaking NBA. You already broke history, 73-9. You didn't need him. But to beat LeBron, you needed him.
Of the locker room. It was all spearheaded by the
to beat LeBron, you needed him.
Durant in the summer of
you for sure needed him.
Y'all come here every day, ask me about free agency, ask my teammates, my coaches, you rile up the fans.
Bro, like I said, I only look goofy. I only look goofy, you know what I'm saying, to Warrior fans. Warrior fans only agree with Warrior fans. Nobody else agree with Warrior. Nobody else disagrees with what I'm saying other than Warrior fans, bro. That's it and that's all. Nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else. Nobody agree. It's only Warrior fans that agree with each other. Warrior fans. You see everybody in this chat? Warrior fans, bro. Nobody else agree with y'all, bro. Nobody else. Nobody else gonna disagree. Nobody else, bro. You think because y'all agree with each other, you know what I'm saying? Do anybody disagree with me? Other than Warrior fans, do anybody disagree with me in this chat? You acting like what I'm saying is freaking lying. I can promise you that Maury fan, look, I can probably that Maury fan is a freaking Warrior fan, and that TBG nigga is a freaking Warrior fan, dog.
Let us play basketball.
You see this? Nope. That's what I'm saying. Look. Those are non-Warrior fans. You think you right because y'all agree. All y'all is a bunch of delusional, stupid niggas. You know what I'm saying? All you is a bunch of stupid, delusional niggas. That's all y'all Warrior fans is. Stupid, delusional niggas. You know what I'm saying? Nobody believes in y'all. Nobody thinks y'all right other than y'all. I be trying to get y'all to understand that. Nobody thinks you're right other than y'all.
I'm saying. And now when I don't want to talk to y'all.
Look, and you the only one that put Curry in the GOAT conversation. Nobody other than Warrior fans put Curry in the GOAT conversation. Curry's not top 3. Curry's not top 5. Curry's not top 8. Curry's at 10. He's at 10.
Come on, man. Grow up.
What?
Fans about it. Let us play basketball. That's all I'm saying. And now when I don't want to talk to y'all, it's a problem with me. Come on, man. Grow up.
You grow up, nigga.
Grow up.
He
grow
now
the
had
freak
a
up,
chance to
nigga.
leave the Warriors, so any negative event with them would be under an immense microscope. Immediately into the opening weeks of the new season, Kevin Durant and Draymond Green got into a war of words that would change KD's entire basketball mindset. After Draymond refused to pass the ball to Durant in the closing seconds of a tight game against the Clippers, KD yelled at him for the mistake. Draymond, who hates to hold himself accountable for anything, responded by unloading incredibly harsh words on his teammate. "We don't need you," Draymond said. "We won without you. Leave." Durant
Y'all
was
win 2
stunned.
without him.
How could his team
That one win two without him.
something like that? It was at this moment
Niggas say you don't need him. They need him way more than they need you, though, Draymond. Needed him way more than they need you. He was a way more factor to the team than you were. You know what I'm saying? So, Draymond, don't think you on KD level, Draymond. I ain't gonna cap. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, you won that ring before because of injuries. You won because Kyrie and Caleb got injured. Please stop it. You are not better than KD, bro. You definitely need KD. You definitely need him. Please shut the frick up.
How could his teammate, who he trusted, say something like that?
You're nowhere near on KD
It
level,
was
bro.
at this moment that Durant realized he couldn't stay with the Warriors. He needed to show the world that he could win without them. This argument was one of the deciding moments that pushed KD out of Golden State. To make matters worse, this beef between these two was never formally addressed by the Warriors.
I don't know who the freak this nigga Draymond think he is.
Green was suspended for a game
Who the freak you
for
think he is?
refusing to apologize to KD, and the two never fully reconciled. Still, the Warriors as a team managed to put this incident behind them, winning 57 games and advancing to the finals. They lost in 6 though, and the deciding factor for their L was Kevin Durant's absence. He first hurt his calf in Game 5 against the Rockets in Round 2, and returned in Game 5 of the finals a few weeks later. Upon coming back with his team down 3-1 to the Raptors, there were a few whispers of concern that KD had rushed back from injury to try and save his team. Durant's return could have led to an incredible comeback that stamped stamped him as the undisputed most important piece on the team. He could have proven to people like Draymond Green that the Warriors did in fact need him. Rather than living out this fairy tale story though, the devil came knocking on his door. He had to pay up for his past steal. After one quarter of play,
Look. And he got injured. I'm telling you, if KD wouldn't got injured, they would have won that game. They would have won. If KD wouldn't got injured, they would have won. KD was the it factor for these niggas, bro. KD was the it factor for these niggas. And these Curry fans don't want to admit it that this nigga was the best player on their team. Even though he did what he did, bro. KD was the best player on this nigga team, bro. He was the best player on their team. Niggas worry about KD. Niggas won't worry about Curry, bro. Like I said, Curry, that's my nigga, but KD was the best player on the team, bro. It's simple.
Ran towards Achilles.
Ain't about no Clay. Ain't about no freaking Clay. It's about KD. Once KD started playing, y'all was coming back. KD was the problem. It wasn't no Clay, bro. It wasn't no Clay. It was KD. And please don't talk about Clay. Clay is nowhere near a freaking better player than freaking KD. KD was a factor, not no Clay.
Breaking stroke of bad luck and the worst injury of his career.
Nigga said Clay was hurt. KD was not the best.
Back and watch as his Warriors lost in the finals. This Achilles tear would force him on the sidelines for all of the 2019-20 season. After the Raptors championship, the clock began ticking on free agency. For KD, in his mind, it was clear that he was done with Golden State. He came to this conclusion a long time ago.
I just said Clay wasn't a factor like KD, bro. Shut the freak up, bro.
After ring number 1.
Weirdo Warrior
he knew
fans.
it upon his realization that fans didn't consider him the best in the world after he won his championship.
Don't worry, though.
He especially knew it
Finna
when
go back to reality.
trash talked to him. He
go back to
felt
reality.
like an outsider as a Warrior. He wanted meaningful,
Finna go back to reality.
impactful rings that would give him the respect he felt he deserved. What better way to achieve that than by showing the world you could win outside of Golden State? He chose Brooklyn as his destination.
Finna go back to reality.
His good pal Kyrie Irving. What could go wrong? Well, while it seemed like a good move on paper to join the Nets, KD failed to realize that his deal with the devil had yet to be.
They still think they got KD. That's what they still think, y'all. They had four good years. You gotta realize, y'all, this franchise only has 5 rings. You know what I mean? Last time they won before KD was 1975, and that was the only ring they ever had. So Curry came, redeemed their trash franchise. You know what I'm saying? KD came, redeemed their trash franchise. They just can't let them 4 years go. So y'all, they gotta understand, y'all. This is a fan base that hasn't experienced nothing good. They 1975. That's a long dang time, y'all, from winning another title. They ain't won ever since 1975, and most of you niggas in the chat wasn't even born then. So the first time they ever see, you know what I'm saying? Seeing the Warriors freaking win was 2015. So that 4-year stretch, they just can't let go, y'all. They can't accept that they're going to be freaking trash again. They can't accept it. They can't accept it, bro. They cannot accept it.
Be fully paid off. Oh, you thought one emotional year with the Warriors and an unfortunate Achilles injury would pay off the bounty? Sorry, but no. The basketball gods required more. If there's one word I can...
And you know what's confusing me? Why is Warrior fans talking to me? You know what I'm saying? Why is Warrior fans talking to me when we literally beat y'all 3-0? If anything, when it come to me, you should shut the freak up. I ain't gonna cap. When it come to me, you should shut your dang mouth. You should be humble to me. We exposed y'all 3 times already. How many lessons you want to learn, homeboy? And I'm like, how you talking big boy to me, though? To me? You know what we did, y'all? I don't know what the... Am I tripping? What's going on? You know what I'm saying?
Summarize Kevin Durant.
How you talking about us, folks? How you talking about us?
Disastrous.
How the goofy y'all talking about? You're 3-0 against us.
20 season due to
what the goofy y'all talking about?
KD returned in December 2020.
And we ain't have no AD and we ain't have no Luka. You can say the same thing. With no Jimmy and no JK, we ain't have no AD and we ain't have no Luka.
Brooklyn acquired James Harden, forming a formidable big 3.
In April, we're going to see.
Not every super team was
we're going to see.
The Warriors God Squad had 2 things the Nets God Squad didn't. Selflessness and health. KD harshly.
They said that last time too. What happened?
Smooth sailing for the Nets big 3 at first. They even won a playoff series together against the Celtics in round 1 of the 2021 postseason. Then the curse struck once more. James Harden strained his hamstring just 1 possession into round 2 against the Bucks. Kyrie Irving horribly sprained his ankle in Game 4. In the matter of days, Durant's star-studded supporting cast had crumbled, leaving him all by himself. Instead of backing down though, Durant faced this challenge head-on. He played his heart out and battled with the Bucks all the way into the closing minutes of Game 7. He even hit what appeared to be the game-winning shot over PJ Tucker. This was finally KD's moment of redemption. But don't you remember that deal you made, Kevin? Look a little closer at that shot. It was a two-pointer, not a three. Durant's foot was just barely on the three-point line. Simply losing to the Bucks in Game 7 didn't fully satisfy the basketball devil. It wanted to twist the knife even further by making Durant and the Nets fanbase think they had won, only to find out later it was still tied. Soon after, the Nets lost in overtime, and their season was over. But the nightmare didn't end here. Immediately once the 2021-22 season started, it became apparent that the Warriors had some issues. James Harden was not nearly the MVP talent he was before due to a hamstring injury he suffered in the 2021 playoffs, while Kyrie Irving was threatening to sit out indefinitely due to his reluctance to take a vaccine.
I couldn't blame him though.
Durant went from being surrounded by a disciplined, healthy supporting cast in Golden State to one that was frequently injured and just flat out unserious in Brooklyn. After opening up with high expectations, the Nets had a
bunch of three niggas that can't win without LeBron.
Requested a trade.
They can win without Curry,
and was sent to Philly.
And they can't win without Star. Then they can't win at all.
65% of the season because he refused to get the shot. It's hard to control what happens around you.
I mean, I can't blame Kyrie right there. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I ain't get that shot either, so I can't really blame that nigga.
At least Durant himself had a relatively chaos-free year, right? Wrong. He got hit the hardest, suffering a horrible MCL sprain, all because his teammate Bruce Brown accidentally fell on his knee in game. This was a freak accident, and one that kept Durant out for nearly 2 months, killing the team's momentum. The Nets, who had a ridiculous amount of turmoil, could never gain chemistry. They barely scraped by in the regular season and earned the 7th seed, being swept in round 1 to the Celtics. In this series, Kyrie and KD were embarrassed on national television. Durant had one of the worst series in his career, shooting 38% from the field on 21 shot attempts a game. Now, the once rosy promising future of Brooklyn was falling apart. To top it off, KD had to watch as his former star teammate Steph Curry won the championship, acquiring his first ever Finals MVP in the process. This was a huge gut punch to Durant. One of the few things he could take solace in from his Warriors days was that at the very least, he was the best player on that two-time championship team. But now the public opinion had shifted. Steph was considered the most integral piece to those title teams, not Durant. Prominent media figures like Charles Barkley began calling KD out, claiming he was a bus rider, not a bus driver.
Yeah, don't listen to this nigga right here. Like I said, my boy, don't listen to this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Do not listen to this nigga at all. This nigga right here doesn't know nothing about the NBA at all.
All these bus riders, they don't mean nothing to me. If you ain't driving the bus,
shut your stupid self up.
Talk about you a champion. If you riding the bus, I don't want to hear it.
KD wasn't too happy about these comments, but what could he say? The argument was quite fair. Before KD arrived, the Warriors were champions in 2015.
Injuries.
And won 73 games in 2016.
Loss.
While he was with the team, they won 2 rings.
Thank you.
And after he left, they still won without
injuries.
him. It was a bad look for the Warriors to be so dominant in his absence, and it killed the narrative that he was the most important player on the team. Durant was no stranger to the Steph versus KD argument. In fact, he was called for injuries in early 2021 that said Curry was trash, and that he was better than Steph in those championship runs. The criticism that came his way after
that nigga liked it,
and that he was better than Steph in those championship runs.
He lying though. Y'all hear that Kevin Durant was better than Steph Curry both those years. Everybody knows it, bro. Don't try and kid yourself. This Curry needed another MVP and 3 All-Stars to get the job done. I'm not gonna say he trash, but see, I told y'all, plenty of other niggas think this, bro. It's just Steph Curry fans that don't think this, but plenty of other niggas think this, bro.
The criticism that came his way after the Warriors' 2022 title bothered him. It's like all of the hard work he did with them was being erased in retrospect. Unfair? Maybe. But it was simply the price he had to pay for his curse. Things didn't get any better in Brooklyn following their exit to the Celtics. KD requested a trade, then rescinded it, remained with the team, played well, and got hurt once more. The injury was yet another unlucky MCL sprain in January 2023. This time, it was Jimmy Butler who accidentally fell on his knee. One time this happens, and it can be written off as an unlucky tragedy. But 2 years in a row of this was shocking levels of misfortune. The curse struck again, and this game against Miami would be the last time Durant played for the Nets. KD went from a player who was known throughout the league for his availability to one who seemed like he was plagued by injuries every season. He was sent to Phoenix after requesting a trade in February 2023, marking the end of an era. 3.5 years in Brooklyn, incredible expectations, but nothing to show for it besides misery. Maybe you thought his payment would be finished here.
Should've stayed at
but
freaking
no,
Golden State,
his
man.
misfortune wouldn't change when he became a Sun. The irreversible curse of unluckiness followed him through the East Coast and into the Southwest. He played a few games with Phoenix, then got hit with more bad luck. Right before his home debut was set to tip off, in warm-ups, Durant slipped and fell, rolling his left ankle in an injury that would sideline him for 3.5 weeks. Any chances of him gaining chemistry with his new squad before the postseason were ruined.
I don't be understanding, like,
routine
I feel like niggas just really just be like faking injuries. I'm not trying to say that, bro, but that's how I really be feeling. I'm like, nigga, what, you got a little ankle sprain? Oh, you know, boo boo. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. You out for 3 weeks with a freaking twisted ankle, bro. Like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I was right, man. Like, I was good from a freaking ankle sprain like 3 days, bro.
Game warm-ups. When he did return,
especially with all the treatment that y'all be getting.
Playoffs didn't go as planned. The Suns were sapped with injuries to DeAndre Ayton and Chris Paul, but still managed to advance past round 1 against the Clippers and tie the following
Tyronn Lue, no, he overrated.
with the Denver Nuggets.
You know he overrated.
The hype was rising heading into games 5 and 6 against Denver, but Durant played unimpressive ball. The Suns got destroyed by 16 and 25 in these 2 games to get eliminated, with Durant shooting just 18 of 43 combined. He didn't leave much of a mark on the series as a whole, and was overshadowed by Nikola Jokic. This 2023 playoff loss marked the 4th year in a row that KD failed to make it past the second round. Yo, my guy's trying to beat Joel Embiid out here.
This guy. So's your soul, nigga.
Since Durant left Golden State, his achievements have been few and far in between. He never put together a full 82-game campaign in which he was clearly the best player in the league. He has no first-team All-NBA appearances since 2018, and 0 top 10 finishes in the MVP voting since 2019. He thought winning a ring would make him the undisputed top player in the league, but now, most are left wondering if he was ever
Hey,
better than
TBG,
Steph
shut up,
Curry
man. You've been talking this whole time before I freaking
He's
time you
become
out.
part
Shut
of
the
yet
freak up, my
another
nigga.
dominant trio with
Ain't
Bradley
gonna lie, my
Beal
nigga.
and Devin
Talking
Booker.
too freaking much.
But
Shut up.
injuries sabotaged those 3 immediately. Beal has had a myriad
Talking
of
too
back
freaking much, my
issues,
boy.
and Booker can't consistently stay on the floor. KD's past teammates rarely had such severe health issues. It was only once he made the deal with the basketball devil that his teammates started becoming so injury-prone. It seems like since KD left the Warriors, no matter who he plays with and where he goes, success is unattainable. So why is this? It's because he is not a leader. The bus rider quip that Charles Barkley coined isn't just some funny sounding catchphrase. It's a valid point. For 9 years, KD failed to lead the Thunder to any sort of major success, so he joined the Warriors. In the Bay, Steph Curry was the heart and soul of that franchise. He was the leader, and he was the most impactful player on the court. Durant was riding the bus, not leading it. Once he hopped off and tried to drive his own bus, things didn't work out too well. This was only solidified when Steph won another ring in 2022 without him. If you don't agree with this point, then the only other fair explanation for his recent failure is misfortune. To which, in that case, it's all part of the pact he signed on July 4th, 2016. Joining the Warriors came at a cost, and it wasn't just damage to his reputation. He got his shiny rings that he had been fawning over, all for the major price of a permanent curse from the basketball devil. Untimely injuries, drama surrounding his co-stars, a shoe half a size big, playoff woes, and more. The fact is, Kevin Durant sold his basketball soul for 2 controversial championships. A few days after signing with the Warriors, KD was quoted as saying that the move itself was him taking the hardest road. Maybe he said this because he knew the nightmarish deal he had agreed to. Perhaps it was worth it, but man, has he gone through a lot since 2018. And the scariest part is, who knows what misfortune lies for him next.
It's the hardest road. You don't shut your... So yeah, man, that is the end of the live stream. I gotta get ready for the game. You know, it's 7:44. I don't give a dang. Starts at 8:30. You know what I'm saying? Gotta upload these videos, you know what I'm saying? So your boy Jay, you know, all the freaking doubters, all the naysayers, you know what I'm saying? Lank, let all naysayers know. LA, F all the ops, F the Warriors, man. Warriors K, you know what I'm saying? Warriors K, Smuggers K, Smelters K, F all the ops, Clippers K. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that, you know what I'm saying? F all the freaking ops, Mavericks K. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So y'all see me, man, when we go win again. So when y'all winning, man, like and like I said, I know a lot of y'all be just ready for us to lose. You know what I mean? That's really what it is. I don't know. I told y'all we the only team that just can't lose. You know what I mean? So 8-game win streak. Watch out if forget about the 8-game if we was to lose today. But I definitely feel like we can win it out. I feel like we can win it out, honestly. You know what I'm saying? If we caught OKC, that would be good too. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Thank y'all, man. Appreciate the stream, man. Let's get it.